Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. Keeping in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone, so make sure to check out your other placements to see if you have messages there. All right, let's get started here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the energy around the week ahead for Cancer? Ooh, the question why. And another card that's hidden right now. Here and now, imagine. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Time to go, Cancer. I feel like you got this card last week. Time to go. Let's have a look here. We've got time to go. What is the hidden card? New life. This is a new opportunity, and it was sort of in the reverse, and I picked it up. So we're going to leave it like that, but we're going to look at both interpretations of this. So I feel like you're having a difficult time right now imagining why you're not getting something, that you're sort of wanting it in a certain way, I feel, and it's not happening the way you want it in the here and now. And it's interesting. I feel like there is something blossoming in the here and now, but I'm wondering if you can see it, because I feel like you could be very distracted by whatever you're questioning. I feel like there's something that you're questioning that's pulling you away from the present moment. It could be something in the past. It could be something about the future. But regardless of where it is, it's not in the present. That is the key point here, is that you're being distracted by something that I feel like you want it in a certain way, and it's like, it's just not happening in that way. It's not happening in that way, and I feel like it's time for you to move past whatever this is, Cancer. And I feel like you've imagined it a million different ways, and you've asked yourself why a million different ways, and tried to figure this out. It's been like sort of a mystery, but I feel like you're slowly starting to identify too much with this situation, and instead of seeing it for what it is, instead of trying to imagine another outcome where it works out, you might have to take this for what it is on the surface. And I feel like there is something happening in exchange here, that in the present moment there is an opportunity for a new beginning, an opportunity for a new start, and yet you keep asking yourself why, and you're not getting any further ahead with this. It's not like you're asking and finding out why. You're asking and seeing that it's, the answer you get back is this new opportunity. I feel like you're being directed away from something and towards something else. But you have to find a way to sort of go with the flow instead of resisting. And almost like, I feel like we're seeing the Imagine card with why here in the reverse, because maybe it's wishful thinking. Maybe it's sort of like become a fantasy now that you have. And look at that. There's the Queen of Swords, always seeking the truth. The Queen of Swords, always seeking the truth. And so it makes me wonder if you just might need to accept that this is the truth for now, and that it might not be your version of what is going to happen, but it feels like that is the way it is right now, and that there is something in the present moment that could be trying to get your attention here when I see this. Let's see. What is this all related to? Yeah, we're not being patient. We're not being temperate. We're not moderating our emotions. We're not staying grounded in the present when we see temperance in reverse, Cancer. And there's the Hanged Man also coming out in reverse. So you're not trusting the timing of something. You're not trusting something as it appears. And you just keep challenging it by asking why. And you're not trusting it. You're not being patient. Oh, that was a whole explosion of cards. But let's have a look at this anyway. It's interesting. We see the Empress coming out here. Let me put this down. We're seeing the Empress come out with the Ten of Cups, which is really interesting, because that tells me that there is an outcome here that could be very emotionally fulfilling, but you need to get grounded. You need to ground into body, mind, and soul, grounding into the present moment, into the reality of the day, You know what I mean? Like, no more resisting this, no more questioning why, no more imagining something different, no more being impatient and sort of fighting against this divine timing. There could be something very emotionally fulfilling. For some of you, this could be a relationship. For others of you, this could be something emotionally fulfilling beyond a relationship. But I am feeling the relationship vibes here. So, and I say that also because you also received here in that spill of cards, you got the Judgment card with the Five of Cups. So that tells me that you haven't accepted something from the past as being the truth. You haven't accepted it. You just can't seem to wrap your mind around this outcome as being part of your path. You're resisting it and saying no. And yet everything here is saying it's time to go. Stop asking yourself why. Stay in the here and now. There's a new opportunity here for you that could be like 10 of Cups level of happiness here. But you've got to get grounded. You've got to start living in the present moment and sort of being careful not to wander into the future or into the past, because I feel like you have received an outcome. You just don't understand why it has to be this way. It might have to be this way so that this can take hold. This 10 of Cups. You might be spinning your wheels somewhere that it's just not for you. And seeing the Judgment here, it feels like you've received that information, but seeing the Five of Cups tells me that you haven't integrated it. You haven't accepted it. You're not on board. You still have a lot of feelings about this past connection, and you're not able to let go yet. Now, bottom of the deck, we see here the Six of Pentacles, which tells me that whatever awaits you is going to be in balance, in the sense of you won't have to sacrifice. You won't be giving, and someone else taking. It's going to be in balance. So the give and take will be in balance. The 10 of Cups, very emotionally fulfilling. But you've got to get out of your own way here a little bit and just surrender to this. This outcome has been revealed already to you as not moving forward. Something from the past, Cancer, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's over. And it's time to move past it. By hanging on to it, I feel like you could be delaying something that's trying to happen right now. A new life, 10 of Cups. Empress, like really feeling grounded in the present moment and being open and grateful, like having this open heart that says, I'm so grateful to receive a new beginning, being grateful to receive a new beginning. Oh, it's very interesting what we get attached to, isn't it? And yet there is something here waiting for you that is for you. It feels like it's your 10 of Cups. This is a moment of emotional fulfillment, and yet because you can't see it yet, you're not ready to surrender this other thing. It's very interesting. Let's clarify some of these. Got some amazing cards here. 4 major arcanas. This is definitely something that is happening at the right time and the right place. There's that 5 of Cups. We see the Page of Pentacles again, sort of denying yourself a new beginning, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then this 5 of Cups, hanging on to the past, not staying in the here and now. Really imagining outcomes that will somehow undo the past. That's what I'm feeling. Something that will take that past away, and so that there's a new outcome. There's that 7 of Wands in reverse on the 10 of Cups, which to me says, stop fighting. Stop fighting. There's a beautiful outcome right now in the present moment that is trying to happen, and yet you're still busy sort of looking over your shoulder at the past and fighting battles that don't exist anymore. I feel like you're almost replaying things in your mind. And there's the World in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you're denying yourself this new beginning because you just can't reconcile this ending. And it's not authentic to stay this way. Look, there's the Lovers in reverse. I mean, this situation it's shown you everything it needs to show you. You've seen that this is not for you. You've seen that this is out of balance. You've seen all the misunderstandings that can happen. You've experienced all the miscommunications that could possibly happen. Something's not emotionally available to you, Cancer. It's just not. And It's time to let it go. And there's something waiting to start up when you do. It's time to go and start your new adventure. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. To follow this staff into a new pathway, into a new direction, one that is authentically made for you. This is about you discovering yourself from the beginning again, Cancer, without this timeline from the past. Bottom of the deck, we see the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you're not able to see past your emotional attachments right now, and it's clouding you. It's clouding your intuition. It's creating a sensation of really high emotional vulnerability and confusion. And you're not able to sort of be intuitive right now because it's like you're receiving these intuitive feelings and you're denying them and saying, no, I don't accept them. I need to know why this didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out. Instead of saying, thank you for not putting me in somewhere that I don't belong, instead of being grateful that things are realigning for you to create a new timeline, instead of being grateful that there's that exit there. See that little doorway at the end? And it's interesting seeing Unfinished Symphony here behind that card, because this is something that needs finishing. You need to give this closure. 1122 on the clock when I said that. And there's that yin card saying surrender. I mean, it's very interesting. You're getting a lot of the same messages here, and I feel like you know if this is resonating for you, you're sort of maybe shaking your head and laughing, going, okay, fine, I get it, I know. But do you, Cancer? Are you going to be able to let this go? It really feels like that's exactly what you need to do. And like the Queen of Cups here is Cancerian energy, and it's in reverse, which always says to me that your energy is out of balance. When your sun card tarot, when your sun sign tarot card is appearing in your reading in reverse, to me that always says that your energy is out of whack. It's out of balance with the flow of things that needs to be right now. You're not accepting what is. That is the key. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Cancer. If this reading has resonated for you, I hope it's been helpful. Please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. If you would like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. All right, my friends, I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.